Amy Barney here. Let's talk about how concealer is your best friend. I have always had pretty good complexion, but I have redness all along here, and I did not realize how much adding just a little bit of concealer makes a huge difference in how my face looks, especially when I take pictures. So there's a number of things that concealer is good for. You can use it to clean up around your brows. You can use it as like a primer or base under your shadows. You can use it to clean up around your lips. You can use it as a base on your lips. You can use it to highlight, in all these areas. You can use it to cover up any kind of sores or, zits or whatever you may have on your face, imperfections. You can use it. There's just so many uses. I think I'm trying to remember if I thought of them all, but seriously, concealer is your best friend and it is worth it. So let's take a look at the concealer. Now, if you want to cover up like blemishes, you want to go the same color. If you're trying to highlight, go 2 shades lighter. So this looks like it's very small, but I've had this, I think this is my original concealer, and I only use like a tiny rice size amount each day. So it really does last you a very long time, even though it looks very small. It's also waterproof, and so this is seriously amazing. People have covered tattoos with it. So I'm going to work with that. And I'm just going to take my concealer brush. You could use your finger, and I'm going to just show how I use it to cover my redness. Now, you don't really have to go with so much here because as you blend it, it's going to spread. But because I have more fine lines under my eye, I do not go right up under my eye with my concealer, because that is just going to highlight those lines and set into them. Always do an upside down V, or I mean not an upside down triangle, a V, with your concealer. If you just do a little loop like that, you're just going to highlight any bags that you have. And plus this is really beneficial for me because it's covering all the redness I have here. Now it looks funny, but I promise you it's not going to once I blend it out. Alright, so I'm going to actually put a little bit more on. You can also, I wear the lightest color anyway, so I wear the lightest concealer and the lightest foundation. You can highlight down your nose. Sometimes I do all around, especially on the sides here. I get a lot of redness on my nose. Highlight right there. And you can like come up here as well to highlight. All right, so once you put that on, now what? Let's go ahead and you want a damp beauty blender, and you're just going to blend it out. Now, if you want to be more opaque, focus on blending around the edges. There you go. Concealer is your best friend.